Hello dear friends, welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy and compassion of God, our moments also with the holy ones of God, the saints of God, and also to remember that the saints achieved their level of spirituality because they were aware of what was happening with them vis-a-vis their relationship with God. And that's why it is important for us to turn onto ourselves and see where my relationship with God is at which level and how I can improve it. And my dear friends, I also invite you to be co-missionaries with me by simply sharing the videos with others and asking your friends and relatives and groups to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Today, as you can see in the background, the leaves of this tree have turned yellow. Many of them have fallen. If I had taken the video just 4 days ago, this tree was full and all the leaves were so beautiful, golden colors, yellow. And you can see also in the background it is cloudy, and because this is the time of the changing season here. It is called the autumn season. In German they call it Herbst. Herbst is the time when all these leaves fall and the trees go barren. And Jesus is saying that when you see these things in the sky, you know what the signs of the time is, or that it is the seasons are changing. And then you know that from these signs you know that the season is changing, and he talks about that. Then he goes on to inform people how important it is for us to know the plan of God for us. And actually what I have been trying to say during these videos is these signs are of course here in the trees and in nature, but there are also signs that happen within us. How are we going with one another in our families, in our office, and with people in general? Or is the war in Gaza too far, or the war in Sudan, is it too far from us, or am I also concerned about that? What are these signs telling me? So God is constantly giving us signs about our life, about our future. For example, now this is of course the season, that's why the leaves are fallen. But there are also a lot of things being done which harm nature and which bring a lot of damage to our Mother Earth. Pope Francis had written that Laudato Si, in which he had spoken about or speaks about our Mother Earth, or our common home, which is being constantly under pressure and being exploited by the rich and the powerful. So God is constantly telling us to be aware. If we can read the signs in nature, we can also read the signs of the time and where we stand. The world is constantly in turmoil, there are a lot of wars, but these wars are not just that far away in some other country. These wars also take place within us, within ourselves, the conflicts between our temptation to become rich soon, for example, or our temptation to grab something from somebody else, or our temptation to disregard somebody who is poorer or who is less looking good or has a lot of wealth, etc. These are all temptations, and we should be aware of these things. And Saint Paul in the letter to today speaks very strongly about how there are certain things within us which is the result of the sin that lives within me. So he is very tragically speaking about, he says this very powerful sentence: the things that I do not want to do are the things that I do, and the things that I want to do, I do not do. This is a sign that Paul recognized in his life, that there are things that he should not do, but he still does. That is because he says this is the effect of sin in us. And what Jesus is telling us to recognize this sin within us, it expresses itself in different signs. This tree is expressing itself the sign of the season, change of season. But what happens within us also expresses the sign of how rotten we may be sometimes, or rotten in certain areas, or how good we are, or how good we are not. And this is a wonderful combination from nature, the signs in the nature, as well as signs in our own body, in our own soul, in our own holiness or lack of it. And my dear friends, if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.